These are the different IVs. And the bigger the number on the IV, the smaller the diameter. And with IVs, it doesn't matter so much about length as it matters about the diameter, okay? Which isn't always true for everything in life, but in this instance, it is true. If you're really hard to get an IV in, like a baby, right? You'll probably get a 22 gauge. Even adults can get 22 gauges. Most people can get a 20 gauge though, it's pretty standard. We'll also use an ultrasound if we're having a hard time getting them in. Green 18 gauge, pretty standard, what we call large bore. Anything smaller is definitely not, and ideally a 16. And this is in cases where like you need like a lot of IV fluids or a lot of blood products. So this can give the most amount of fluid, shortest amount of time. So these are your general IVs. Now, what I didn't understand before I went into medicine is like when the IV goes in you, like what's left behind? I always thought like the metal needle was still there, but actually, let's go ahead and show you with this 18 gauge, right? See this? This tube is flexible. And then the needle auto protects itself when you take it out. So they put the IV in using the needle to pierce the skin, and then this goes into your vein. And it's nice and bendable and flexible. Medicines and stuff hook up to it. So you could think of an IV as a plastic straw for medicine for your body. And then when you bend your arm, sometimes the pump alarms because we're kinked. And that's why I don't like to put IVs in here, because that's a bend point and this is what happens. So I like to put IVs in on your hand or up here on a flat surface so that as you're moving around, you're not bending it. And also I try to avoid the wrist. Sometimes I have to do that. Basic lecture on IVs. So blue is for babies, pink is puny for 20 gauge.